Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Oxygen Not Included. That's right, it's the place where the oxygen is scarce and the introductions are even scarcer. Right, so we've got a couple of really top priority missions for today. I try to outline sort of every episode with a substantial mission at the very start. Just means that we can sort of try and, aim the episode towards doing a certain set of operations. And it occurred to me, just as I'm looking at the heat map right up at the very top of, the base, we've got this cold biome right over here. And actually, there is an anti-entropy thermal nullifier. But, I mean, what if we were to make sort of a channel, right? A channel tunnel, if you'd like, between area of hotness outside, or, well, technically outside, and then area of coolness inside. That's what I'm going to try and do. Anyway, yeah, so this is one of the things that I want to try and accomplish in today's episode. The other thing that I want to try and do is try and fix our power properly. I mean, it's fine at the moment. We've got, a decent amount of cool water. It's not super hot, but I mean, we're going to need to get more cool water pretty quickly, actually. Pretty quickly, as sort of we're not running out of petroleum, but we are running out of crude oil, and then we're going to run out of petroleum. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to get done in order for me to feel sort of comfortable. That's another molten larva egg. It's just started incubating. That is fantastic stuff. I am very pleased about that, to be honest. That's very good news. Anyway, the way that I'm thinking that we can potentially fix the power situation is probably to use a bunch of this water. I mean, this water is reasonably temperatured. We've got a cool steam vent right over there, and then we've also got where is it? Yeah, it's up here, a polluted water vent right over there. So, I mean, if we can use that steam vent and that polluted water vent, then that will give us, well, first of all, a bunch of water, which we can stick into this area. In fact, we've got the connection to do that right now. But also polluted water. I think that we should probably turn the polluted water into... What the heck? Oh, is this... What's wrong? Need repairs? I think the repairs are because of cool water. Apparently not. Okay, I think we might be having a cool water issue, but it doesn't particularly matter. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that we've already kind of got the basics of a setup over here to create hydrogen and oxygen and sort of pump it out, and pump the hydrogen, that is, into an area where we can use it to power hydrogen generators. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm kind of keen to set up a much more industrial hydrogen production area. I mean, where have we got pipes currently running? I mean, we're currently using this to pump down... Yeah, we're using this to pump down carbon dioxide at the moment, which is fine. We're still pumping out a little bit of natural gas up here. That's cool too. I'm quite content to just keep on pumping natural gas out of that room. Eventually, we're going to get to a point where we're going to start pumping polluted oxygen into this area, and then the puffs are finally going to be able to eat what they always said they were going to eat. I need to get this squeaky pufflet into an area where there's chlorine. I mean, we could in fact pump in a little bit of chlorine. I might actually do that. I mean, we've got a chlorine vent right over here. We've got 5 kilograms of the stuff in each square tile. So yeah, that's not too bad. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that we've already got the infrastructure up here for hydrogen production. Thing is, though, where do I actually want to put the hydrogen generators? I mean, we could put some hydrogen generators down here. Thing is that we're going to need, in effect, we're going to need 3 hydrogen generators in order to sort of replicate the work done by the natural gas generators. And that's just 3 natural gas generators right over there. We're going to need natural gas generators up here, or should I say hydrogen generators up here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. We're definitely gonna need hydrogen. We've got a lot of hydrogen in here, but not enough. Why don't we set up just some more hydrogen generators right over here? I think that might be at least a good sort of first port of call. I also did say that I wanted to try and think about getting a rocket up and running, but we're gonna need to sort the things on the surface first. So let's get that done right now. Overheat damage, it's still a massive problem. Ah, we can indeed get a Wheezewort right up there. Let's put that up to priority number 9. Grand. Cool. Get all that done. Priority 8. Priority 8. Grand. All right, let's see if this actually works as a suitable method. There is a little bit of space. Is that space exposure right over there? I don't think so. Can I drywall this area? I can, in fact, drywall this area, although it doesn't look like I need to. Yeah, it looks like this area holds oxygen just fine. Cool. Okay, so that's ongoing. That's grand. Pretty happy about that. Also, apparently the regolith is very, 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 very hot. I think regolith gives radiation, is useful as a filtration medium. Yeah, however, I think it gives off like a bunch of like radiant heat. So it would be good if we could sort of, you know, trim down on a little bit of the regolith. But there's no particular rush to get that started. You know, we can sort of wait a little bit. Yeah, no real rush. No real rush to get that done. Okay, overheat damage is happening slowly but surely over here. And that is happening entirely due to the abundance of steam that we happen to have up here. How did steam get up here? Oh, it's because of the door? Right. I mean, let's stick a lock on that, please. I do not need any more steam escaping. I mean, if steam wants to drip down into here, that's totally fine, but we don't need any more steam. No siree. Don't need any steam escaping that room. Yeah. Okay, it looks at the moment like the water situation is... Yeah, cold damage. Alright, I mean, it's not in a good place, actually. Not in a good place whatsoever. Okay, let's get these 3 buildings just turned off for now, because, I mean, there is, quite frankly, no reason to keep them connected if we don't have the resources. Let's get that deconstructed, priority number 9. I'm gonna stop the natural gas traveling all the way along the base long pipe. Yeah, just gonna abandon that mission sort of wholesale. Instead, we're gonna go to hydrogen. We're gonna get the hydrogen produced over here, and then we're gonna pump it up there. That's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna work. Mark my words. Mark my words. At least I hope it's gonna work. Right. So, 113 degrees Celsius. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look what happens over here. All right. Hopefully, we should now start to see at least some sort of decrease in the temperature over here. Oh, this is good news. This is good news. We're detecting a meteor. The system is working completely as planned. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Somebody is idle. Oh, you complete idiot. You total idiot. There you go. Right. Okay, let's get some hydrogen generators up over here. Shouldn't be too difficult to do. Just need to get literally 3 of them. Hold on, what's the temperature up here? 35 degrees Celsius? That's nothing. It's not very hot at all. It's literally just the steam that's causing all of the issues over here. Okay, fine then. That's cool. I guess I can live with that on a sort of temporary basis. 3 hydrogen generators. Perfect. Let's get a single, whatever it is, watt connection. Except not there. Right there. Cool. And let's get that to come down there. Grand. Okay, so let's get all of this priority 9'd up. And then we'll get this area up and running. To be honest, I kind of just want to deconstruct this entire zone right over here. Yeah, deconstruct all of that, please. And then we will... Hold up. We need to get another water source for these pumps over there. Yeah, that's not a problem. I mean, ideally, I'd like to use polluted water to pump into there. However, I've got this massive sort of artery that runs through the base, insulated pipe. If we follow it all the way back down, it should eventually... Where does it go? Yeah, up this way? Yeah, up this way. So follow this one down. Right, so it ends right over here. Now, we do have a pump infrastructure set up over here, and we did set up a sort of secondary pipe that originally was going to pump water all the way down to the mine, to the oil well even. But if I just connect that up there, if I connect this pipe up to that pipe over there, then we should actually just be fine. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Cancel that liquid bridge deconstruction. That's right. Instead, cancel that liquid pipe. Yep. And then we'll come up this way. And we come up this way. And we'll come up this way. Yep. Over there. Over there. Bish. Bash. Bosh. Just as easy as that. All right, cool. How are we doing on the power network? I think that this power network is going to have some slight issues. I think that we're going to go over capacity. Yeah, I think that the power... Yeah, the power drain is going to be too much. Which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that in just a little bit. Let's bump this all up to priority 8 because I have no self-control. And then let's move right up to the top over here, and we can introduce what I would like to be a good liquid filtration system, right? So the point is that we're going to have an input right over there. Input is going to come in like so. Output is going to be right over there. And hold on. Deconstruct that insulated gas pipe right there like that. And then we're going to have another insulated pipe, which is going to go up here, along here, and up over there. Perfect. Just like that. And then all of the polluted water is going to get pumped up into that area. All of the regular water is going to be pumped into storage right over here, where it can be used for, you know, being cooled down and stuck right into the base. So that's the plan as it stands anyway. Let's prioritize all of this at priority number 9 as well. I'm probably going to have to queue up a bunch of sort of brand new granite steps as well. But that's not too difficult to deal with. That's totally fine. That's great. That sorts our problem over there. Let me deconstruct all of that, as that is all now entirely unnecessary. Stick that door on auto. Great. Pretty sure that door is unbelievably inaccessible. But that's okay. All right. I think that we're ready. We're ready for action. Mostly ready for action. Right. Heavy watt wire. Let's get this all plumbed in. There we go. And at least it means, sort of, even in the worst case scenario, we'll still be able to process water and hopefully generate a little bit of our own power. Right. The liquid of choice is water. There we go. And we're going to need to get it hooked up to the power grids. Should probably just be... I don't know, this power grid. I mean, the fact that we don't have power over here is a real problem. I mean, it is connected up at the moment, so... Hold up, we don't have a single bit of power? We don't have any petroleum left? Oh my... Oh my... How did we run out of petroleum? Why is this not operational? Is it because of the max gas pressure? I mean, it's now because it's no power, but I presume it wasn't before because of the max gas pressure. Oh, you are kidding me, video game. Oh my goodness. Okay, enable that building. Put that right up to priority number 9. That's a heck of a problem right there, buddy. We need power right now. We do not have any of the stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. Well, this is suddenly gotten to become a bit of a problem. Pip egg, sure. Not that bothered. Yeah, we don't even have any natural gas with which we can stick through the processor, because it's just not going to be processing. Because we just don't have any power. We don't have a single bit of power anywhere. Wowzers. That really is bad. At least the oxygen generation process is fairly sort of independent of everything else, which is good. We're not going to run into any oxygen-related issues. At least probably not for now. Okay. Alrighty then. Everything has stopped. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to need to connect this thing back on. There we go. Someone get running on that. Someone get running on that so that we can get the suits out the door. Yeah. This is an issue. Cool. Let's get that enabled. Yep, grand. So at least we can start pumping out some oxygen. Okay. Not the right time. Not the right time to work at the grooming station, but that's okay. That's fine if that's what you feel you need to do. Whatever. Right, is anyone idle at the moment? Not really. No one is idle, which is great. At least everyone is supposedly working hard. Right, that's priority 9 already. That's grand. Is that even accessible? It is actually. Right, we are building these pipes. That's cool. Maybe makes you think that we can't just rely on fossil fuels. We need to go sustainable. We need to go to hydrogen. I think we need to just go... I mean, we're already going to hydrogen up here. Can we perhaps think about going hydrogen elsewhere? Maybe somewhere else? You know, maybe another station down here or down here as I originally sort of mooted. I don't know. It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me that we've not got a source of power. Yeah. I mean, solar panels. I mean, I can get glass, but the problem is that glass takes a ridiculous amount of effort and energy to make. Okay, I'm gonna construct two. I'm gonna construct, yeah, two of these bad boys. I know originally I deconstructed them because they were consuming such a lot of heat. They heat up a heck of a lot in order to do their job. However, it does mean that we should be able to relieve the pressure on some of the generators, which is at least something. Right, I'm gonna turn... How are we making lice loaf? Oh my goodness, has the temperature actually come down here enough to make lice loaf? I am absolutely shocked. I'd written it off. Right, well, you know what? I'm gonna enable auto harvest on all of these. I mean, some of them are still a little bit too hot. But that is fine. I am absolutely shocked, I must say. Absolutely shocked. Okay. I'm going to put pickled meal on, and I'm going to ditch lice loaf. Cool. Right, insufficient oxygen generation. We generated 30. We generated 30 kilograms. Oh, I know the problem. The problem is that our power network is down. Yeah, alright. I'm with you. I see the problem. The problem is immediately apparent to me. Yeah, we don't have enough water coming into here. Oh. Apparently we do have enough water coming in. Not entirely sure why we're not getting enough oxygen out then. Ah, yes, I now recall. We've had this problem before. We've very much had this problem before. Okay. Well, I mean, I think we've still got a little bit of leeway, thankfully. We still have the chance to construct a bunch of stuff and make a difference. Is there any source of power that would really sort of slip in and be super handy right now? Not really. We're out of natural gas, petroleum generators. I mean, petroleum generators has to be what we get online, like, right now, right? It has to be. We have to get petroleum generation up online. Yeah, we have to. Right. But the issue is that we're not going to be able to generate anywhere near enough power from just a stinking manual generator. We need to get that petroleum. We need to get that petroleum up online. But the problem is that I just don't know how. How have we got 5 point something kilograms of polluted water in here? What the heck is going on? Where's it all coming from? Oh, up here. Yeah, okay. Not entirely convinced about that, but it is what it is. It's not like we can even set that area up as sort of like a jury-rigged temporary solution. I think we're just going to have to wait it out, honestly. The very good news, though, is that we are fine for oxygen generation, at least for now. I mean, we're not gonna be completely devoid of oxygen, because we still have basically half of our pumping facilities just up and running, kind of as you'd expect right now, anyway. So that's quite good. But you know, the sooner we can get this area back up online, the better, really. Okay. I think maybe we could think about adding sort of a second running wheel. Let me see if I can add a second wheel somewhere. Yeah, here? I did originally have this area set up as like a hydrogen. Yeah, you know, maybe. Sure. Go and do that. And also, I'm going to send Grumpage to the, yep, to the hospital for a little stay whilst he recovers. There we go. And I'm sure very, very shortly we're going to have someone to go and run on the generator. There we go. All right. Still no takers for this. It's a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer. Oh, gosh darn it. I'm so worried. So worried. And I don't even know where we're supposed to get where we're supposed to find the solution to this problem. I mean, it's got to be in manual generation, at least for a while. I should have seen this. I should have seen this coming. Natural gas was never a sustainable resource. It was always going to be a bit of a problem. How far are we from this geyser turning back on? 28 cycles? We don't know how many cycles this thing has left in it. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to need to go to hydrogen. We're going to need to go to hydrogen, I think, long term. In the short term, I have absolutely no idea. Is there any hydrogen in this system anywhere? I don't think so. There's a little bit of hydrogen up here. Very, very little bit of hydrogen up here. But the emphasis would be on very, very little. There's a bit of hydrogen in the pipes, but that's not really something that we can do anything about. I mean, we could set this area up as a generation area, but the problem is that as soon as we link this up, I think we're gonna have power issues. We're gonna have, I mean, this is the sort of main circuit. It's connected to absolutely everything. Yeah, and I'm pretty certain that we're gonna have a bad time. Although, in saying that, why don't we just try? Right, you know what? Let's live dangerously. Let's do something which I know I'm going to regret. Let's connect that up. Let's make sure that that's priority, whatever, high priority. Is this deconstruction errand, is it even possible to access this area? Looks like it. Right. Cancel the deconstruction of all this. Right. Instead, get some... yeah. Cool. Cancel the deconstruction of that. And instead, enable that building. That's priority number 9. Cool. And then get this deconstructed right here. Insulated gas pipe. Deconstruct, priority number 9. Yes, please. Okay. Let's watch the power issues happening live as we speak. Wrong element. Yep. That's cool. But now we're up and running, right? Aha! A little bit of hydrogen is all we needed. Okay. That's looking good. That is looking pretty darn good. And that, right, should, in theory, bring online at least one circuit, right? So this big circuit that we've got right here that powers a lot of stuff up at the top, but also powers all of the stuff over here, right? All of this stuff, and most importantly, this stuff over here, this stuff right there, that is at least going to be up and running, which means that oxygen generation we are fine for, which means that the suits should be able to recover. That's good. That's real good. The hydrogen is not going to last in here forever. It's a lot of hydrogen, but it's not going to be around forever. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh my goodness, this area is just a complete mess, isn't it? Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that away. That away, yep. And cancel that, actually. In fact, no, what we're going to do is just branch off here. Yeah, branch off there. And then come out this way. Oh, goodness gracious me. This is pandemonium. Alright, that goes there. That goes there, I guess. Yeah, and then build that over there like so. Sure. Connect up, just a regular pipe's fine. Ditch that insulated gas pipe right there, priority 9. And then that up there? Sure, I guess it works. And that goes out, that goes across like there. Okay, great. I mean, if it works, then it works, right? Right, so that's all fixed up. That's great. Happy days. So hydrogen, we're at least good for. Now we need to fix the water. We need to make sure that we get this water pump up and running. And in fact, I'm going to just quickly connect that up. Perfect. And that will at least be half the battle. Cool. Is there any way in which I can... I mean, we are sort of powering a bunch of the stuff with a manual generator over here. That's at least something. It's at least giving... the transit tube access. Although we need these oil refineries to be powered up. And I have no idea whatsoever how we're going to manage to do that. In fact, actually that's not true. I do have an idea. It involves sticking a battery down here, or a battery on this circuit somewhere. That should theoretically be possible. So, if I was to theoretically stick a battery down right over there, or in fact a battery right over here, in fact. Yes, that would be good, because it means that the power will be stored after it has gone through the transformer. So let's ditch those ladders. Let's priority 9 them both. Let's also set up a priority 9 digging operation right over there. Hold on. The fact that that transformer will not be on anything is a problem. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to move that down there, and I'm going to set that up to be deconstructed, that to be deconstructed, and that to be dug out. There we go. That should be fine. Right? Cancel the deconstruction on that. Hold on. I meant the tile. I didn't mean everything else. There we go. Okay, and that ladder needs to be deconstructed as well. Perfect. Okay, so hear me out on this one. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Okay, let's stick down a jumbo battery. Let's put that on priority 9. Great. And let's see if this plan actually works. Alright, at least, you know, throughout all of these problems, how do we have steam in this room? Oh, I get it. Polluted water is turning into steam, and that is gonna probably make these guys unbelievably hot. Right. Well, at least maybe they'll be able to pop out a couple more eggs. Right. Get that swept away. Priority number 9, please. Right. Let's get that built as quickly as possible. Right, lots and lots of people are remarkably idle at the moment. Unbelievably, our power situation seems to be fine for the moment, which is very, very good. I'm not going to complain about that whatsoever. Oxygen generation is, I mean, it could be better, honestly. Could be better. Let's go and disable that carbon building at the moment, because now, as you can tell, everything has not got enough carbon dioxide in order to work. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it as it happens. We don't need to worry about things too much. Okay, let's go and sort of free all of the gas that is currently stuck in the pipes. And then we'll worry about this in just a second. Cool. And below. Great. There we go. We're releasing all of the gases that are stuck in there. Perfect. Cool. How are we doing? This is a straight up problem. We're accumulating quite a lot of natural gas. Yeah, a little bit of natural gas in the pipes. That's okay. Yeah, we just got no natural gas. We just got no natural gas whatsoever at all. And that is a big old problem. These guys don't have any carbon dioxide now. It's just filled with steam. Let's try and at least close that door. Okay, the battery is almost done as well. The battery which is going to power the oil refining as soon as someone gets on this generator. We should see it charge up a little bit. No, that's not even happening. Not even slightly? Really? Okay, I mean, the other option is just to try and find space for a few more oxygen, a few more little wheels, little hamster wheels, unless there is another source of power that would be remarkably better than what we've currently got. Yeah, maybe I think we just get some more hamster wheels. I think that is legitimately our best plan right now. And I kind of hate it. In fact, more so than kinda, I hate it. Right, let's get another hamster wheel. Alright. There we go. Let's connect it up. Let's get some heavy power. And heavy watt wire. There we go. And let's see if it all works. I think it will. I don't think we'll have any issues. But you never know. Okay, we don't have carbon dioxide over here because the pump in this area isn't working. That's on that one circuit. Oh, look. Oh, look. We've now got a sliver of power over here. That's something at least. Max gas pressure. Yep, that is a real and pressing problem. Yeah, where on earth are we going to vent this gas, and how do we vent this gas faster? That's the problem, is that we're trying to pump it, but we're just not pumping it fast enough without, you know, some serious mega fans. I don't think this is a possible. I don't think there's a possible solution to this problem. We're going to need to either install sort of a massive array of fans down here to pump out all of this carbon dioxide. We've got so much of the stuff at the moment. Or we need to find some sort of other solution. Excuse me, did I queue that door up for deconstruction? I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna need to find somewhere else for this carbon dioxide to go. I mean, unless I sort of allow it to expand out into this area. Honestly, maybe that's the best plan. Maybe that's the best policy. Right, let's give this a shot. So we're going to build what is in effect 3 tunnels throughout this mountain here. There we go. New printables are available. Oh, steel. 100 kilograms of steel. That's fantastic stuff. That's really good. So if we build a bunch more sort of access to this area, then that means that theoretically we should be able to free up a little bit more room and actually also discover some more stuff over here. Right. Free up some more room means that the average air density should go down. I mean, we really need to start venting some of this carbon dioxide. Speaking of venting, how are we doing up at the very top? I know I introduced the sort of cool zone. Right, the cool zone is having almost no effect on what is a really, really hot zone. Oh boy. I leave this area unpowered for like 5 seconds and everything just breaks down. Great, just fantastic. Just fantastic. All right, things aren't great, but they're not exactly, you know, super bad. Right, these guys are priority 9, priority 9, priority 9. Cool. How's the gas pressure looking over here? It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's looking too darn high. Yeah, okay. All right. All right, video game. Okay. I mean, a lot of hydrogen over here. That's really good. This hasn't been built yet. Honestly, I don't really want to prioritize building it. I mean, is there any way that we can perhaps use the water that we're going to be pumping up this way and instead pump it into like a brand new oxygen chamber? All right, what about if we were to do this? Let me just sort of roll with this for a little bit. Yeah, do that there, cool. That there. All right, and then in the center here, we would have 2 pumps, 2 gas pumps. Right? This is the plan. This is the plan that is going to save us. Right, 2 gas pumps. And then right over here, we would have 3 hydrogen generators. 3 hydrogen generators. It's going to work literally exactly like that. Make sure that we've got some bits and bobs below the natural gas generators so that all of the polluted water can drip down. It's going to go there like so. We're going to make sure that the hydrogen can filter up. I'm not even sure if we're going to be producing enough hydrogen to make this area properly work, but that's at least the plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just sort of straight up take water across here. Yeah, straight up take water across there and up there. Sure, I think that will actually just work totally perfectly. I don't know if that's partly unreachable, though. That's all priority 9. That's cool. We need to make sure that this is connected up to the same sort of power network as all of this. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. Will I have to? I think I will. Yeah, all right. What I'm going to do, just set that up there and just get this all connected up with high voltage wire, which is ridiculous, but that's okay. What I need to do also is stick in a gas filter over here, because otherwise we're going to have issues. Let's just stick in a... Where is it? Yeah, gas filter right there. Perfect. Gas filter right over here. Cool. And stick in a high pressure gas vent right over there, and the hydrogen goes up there. Perfect. Is that unreachable? Also, gonna need to connect that up. Cool. That goes there. That goes there. And high pressure plates. What am I talking about? Cancel the tile right there and instead build a... No, in fact, don't do that. Literally do the opposite of what I just said. And then heavy watt wire up this way along here. Right, so, I mean, we're using a substantial amount of heavy watt wire, which always, I mean, it screams to me that I'm making a bad decision. But that's okay. Hydrogen, yep, is our resource of choice. Let's get it all up and running, please. As quickly as possible. Alright. Quite a lot of idle people. That is because our oxygen is not coming in fast enough at the moment. Okay. Let's instead just sort of filter all of this oxygen out. There we go. And yeah, that's fine. That's okay. All right. That at least sort of helps rectify the situation temporarily. All right. This is looking good though. This is looking good. This is the way that we fix all of our problems. I know it. I just know it. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. As long as the suits get enough oxygen, then we'll be totally fine. Yeah. I'm convinced. Totally convinced. You know what? I'm going to put this in. If it's above... Yeah, you know, as long as it's below, like, 35 degrees Celsius, I'm going to regret doing that later, almost for certain. But the temperature at the moment is within tolerable levels, for sure. Everyone is a little bit idle for my liking, which is super not cool. And we've now got a whole bunch of steam in this room, which I have absolutely no conception of how we're going to get rid of. Yeah, really unsure. Really genuinely unsure. What's the average gas pressure in here? Far too high. Far too high. Right. I mean, I don't even know how we get the gas pressure down to a substantially low level. I'm just hoping maybe that things will sort of magically fix themselves once we get this hydrogen up and running. I know that is very optimistic. I'll tell you what, we could do some research. I mean, sure, go do some research, guys. And absolutely drain all of our power reserves at the same time, but you know, that's cool, I guess. That's cool. We can just about live with that. 7.3 tons of this stupid stuff. Let's put it onto polluted oxygen for now. See if that'll start working. Yeah, there we go. Start pumping polluted oxygen. Of course, it's not actually going to work. What power grid are you on? Ah, you're on the one that's connected to the inside. Alright, fine. Well, you know what? We're going to get there. We're going to get there slowly but surely. And that's what matters. And by the time that we probably do get there, all of our natural gas vents will be, you know, full speed ahead, 100%, going gangbusters. Is going to be great. But for now, that's just not the case. Is that another molten larva egg? I'm going to set that up to be swept away so that I can continue to make sure that all of these guys are giving me all of the good stuff. Okay, and then hopefully just a few more bits and bobs are going to be built today. That's all set up. That's fine. That insulated pipe is still reachable. That's great. Okay, I mean, all of this looks pretty darn perfect. That pinch pepper nut got destroyed for seemingly no reason. How is this unreachable? I mean, it should be reachable. Right. Get that constructed. What's the density over here? Ugh, we need to get rid of some of this water. That is also part of the problem. All right, nice. Okay, 2 electrolyzers are up and running. That's perfect. Is that all on 9? That's all on 9. That can be on 8. Sure. All right, well, you know what? We're making the best out of a bad situation, at least whilst we are waiting for all of these sort of repairs to be done to the outside. We can prioritize working on research, I guess. That's something at least. Carbon dioxide is looking good. Body temperature is just a little bit too high. And it's because we don't have any phosphorite to power the wheezeworts. Yikes. That's a bit of a bummer. We've got mushrooms, but we don't have any fried mushrooms. Is that because this is on an outside network? No, we should have We should have the ability to make fried mushrooms. Fried mushrooms forever. Ah, I see. We turned off fried mushroom manufacturing because we had too many fried mushrooms. That's cool. Okay, stress is climbing slightly, but only in like 1 or 2 people. Grumpage is fully healed, by the way. I would like to add. It's good stuff. Research is complete. Desalinator and an ore scrubber. I mean, we haven't really found a need to get the desalinator up and running. The raw ore, I mean, similar with raw ore. How much does this thing cost? 480 watts of power, and it gives us regular water. Yeah. Remove salt from brine or salt water, producing water. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's really nice, but I mean, it's just pretty unnecessary. Honestly, we've not really had any use for salt water. Also, I want to get a gas range. I want to get a gas range up and running. Maybe this is a good excuse to get a gas range. Let's get the distillation. Sure. You know what? Maybe we could start brewing some ethanol. That sounds like definitely a fun thing to do and might maybe be the answer to some of our problems. You never know. All right, batteries are looking hot. They're looking real darned hot. Okay, the mushrooms are unbelievably inaccessible at the moment. So I'd really like the mealwood to, in fact, come good right at this moment in time. But I don't think that they're going to do that, so that's fine. Okay, the liquid pipe is done for sure. There's no power over there, but that's cool because there will be power as soon as we start running all of the little hamster wheels. 999. Priority. Everyone is on priority 9. We are producing more than enough oxygen for the first time in what feels like forever. Right. I'm just going to leave this on for now. It's okay if it has to go around a couple of times. We're not really in a need for extra oxygen at this exact moment in time. We can afford to take our time now. Also, the good news is that even though there's not much natural gas coming in... hold on. I'm going to disable that building right now. As it turns out, there is no more natural gas in this room, or if there is, 28 grams. Very, very minimal natural gas. So that's good. We can finally get rid of that pump. And these guys are going to continue to do something, I guess. I don't know what they're going to continue to do, but they're going to continue to do stuff and things occasionally. Is that chlorine in there? Where's the chlorine coming from? I have absolutely no idea. Are we still venting? Are we still venting? Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not venting stuff. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Very, very cool that we're no longer venting any of the carbon dioxide into space, but that's okay. Okay. Good. Come on, guys. Just get this done. Get this across the finish line, and then we're sorted. And you know what? The good news is that I think, due to the fact that we're producing more than enough oxygen now, we should start to see all of the suits recharge to full. You know what? Let's set this to the same qualifying criteria. Let's set it to 30 degrees Celsius as well. Just so that we can full speed ahead oxygen production for a little while. Yeah, I don't really want to care about oxygen for now. It's one less thing that we need to worry about right at this very moment in time. Yeah, okay. So we still are pumping out a little bit of the polluted oxygen that we're pumping into this room. So yeah, we're wasting quite a lot of power. I say quite a lot of power. These things don't actually consume any power whatsoever. 60 watts or something, so it's very, very minimal. Okay. 4 more bits and bobs. Okay, let's see if we can get an ethanol distiller and a canister filler. That would be kind of cool. Can we empty the canisters of air directly into any of the machines? I don't think so, but whatever. I guess we'll find out. Let's do catalytics, and then let's see if we can get a canister filler. How much power does it require? Does it require any power? Automatically stores piped gases into canisters for manual transport. I mean, what gases do we want to do? Any gases in particular? We could maybe do hydrogen. Manually transport hydrogen around. Sure, that would be kind of fun. No, we don't have any water in here, do we? Okay, cool. Let's just worry about a, where is it? Refinement. Here we go. There's a water sieve, which we have no real need for in this here video game. We've got an ethanol distiller, which is what I want, and we've got an algae distiller. I mean, I don't really care about an algae distiller. How much power does this thing consume? Not very much, as it turns out. Very, very minimal amounts, which means that we can almost certainly stick it somewhere. Here, maybe? I feel like, I mean, I guess so. I guess we could set up sort of like an extra little room over here. Sure, invalid construction location. Yeah, but we're gonna fix that. There we go. All right. Deconstruct that right there. Deconstruct that right there. Sure. And yeah, let's do this. It's not going to consume much power, so why not? It's something to do. Something for my little dupes to do whilst they're all hanging around the interior of the base. And it also keeps the carbon dioxide in here, which I guess is kind of nice. Cool. There we go. Dig that out. Great. Building broken. I keep on checking to make sure that none of the buildings that are broken are ones that I actually care about. Okay, that gas pump being broken is that gas filter being broken is a little bit of an annoyance, but that's okay. Oh, nutrient bars, fantastic. Yeah, so apart from that gas filter, nothing else is stuff that I really care about. We're pumping the carbon dioxide out of here as fast as we possibly can. That's great. Cool. Nice. But you see, we're going to need a heck of a lot more carbon dioxide to be pumped out of this room if we're going to get oil production up and running again. Right. And then let's get carbon dioxide pumped out of here. Oh. Nope. This is not working. Oh, look. This area is up and running. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. So that manual generator, that manual generator, that manual generator, everything is on priority number 9. So as long as we get that stuff all done, then we're gonna be totally fine. We're gonna be totally fine. We're gonna get out of the woods. It's gonna happen. That's also priority number 9, but nobody seems to really respect my priority number 9s. Can you blame them? Honestly, I kind of can't, because I mean, I wouldn't respect my priority number 9s. No, don't do that. Do it with copper instead, eh? There we go. Yeah. And then let's make some ethanol, baby. Let's do this. Okay, no liquid output. What is the liquid output? The liquid output is ethanol. Wow, so you literally just get a... What am I going to do with ethanol? It's a highly effective source when burned. Can I put this into a petroleum generator? Converts petroleum. I mean, what am I going to do? What do I do? I mean, am I gonna set up like a little ethanol tank over here? Sure. All right, let's set up a little ethanol tank with a liquid vent on top. This is almost certainly a bad idea. I'm gonna do it anyway. Why not? This just feels wrong. It feels bad, but I kind of love it. You know, we're building, we're advancing. We've got the lumber, I think, don't we? I think we got a little bit of lumber. Industrial ingredient, lumber, 15,000. That's right. We could have gone for a lumber-based power source, but, I mean, we tried that once. It didn't really work. It was a bad idea. Yeah, quite willing to give that one a miss, honestly. Not gonna attempt that one again. How are we doing? Temperature of the water, 24 degrees. I mean, we need to introduce some cold water. But We're not really in a position to do that when the power is all dodgy. Yeah, we're not really in a position to worry about powering 2 massive thermal aqua tuners. But, you know, oxygen is looking very, very healthy, I must say. Very, very healthy indeed. Carbon dioxide is moving up slowly but surely. That's fine. Natural gas is similarly going into... Yeah, so as soon as this bit of natural gas right here, it's up to 741 grams. As soon as that's up to 100, we should sort of start to see all the natural gas filter through over here, which is kind of good. All right, so now people should just run on the manual generators, and then we're going to be golden. All right, let's have a look at ethanol. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have absolutely no idea what we're going to do with this stuff. But we got a heck of a lot of it. I mean, can we stick it into a hydrogen generator? I don't think so. I mean, is there anything that we can do with ethanol? Natural gas? I mean, my bet would be into the natural gas generators, but natural gas isn't a liquid. Ethanol, yeah. I have no idea. Maybe I'll just produce a little bit of ethanol and see what happens. Definitely not a super dangerous thing to do. Right. Okay, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day where everyone who is anyone leaves the confines of the base, and we explore. Right, you're glum. All right, that's not great. That's not good at all. Temperature of this room is also not great. It's creeping upwards. These guys can only live up to... What is it? 100 and something? 160? Oh, okay. I mean, they've got miles and miles and miles to go. That's fine. Oh, look. They made a long hair larva egg. I'm pretty certain that these guys are absolutely garbage. They consume oxygen, which makes them human competitors. Yeah, so they just have diet. I mean, I think that they must comfort some dupes in a way, but I don't actually understand how that works. So I kind of want to steer clear of it. Okay, let's disable the ethanol distiller for a little bit. Kind of don't really feel the need to waste all of my power making ethanol. I mean, I want to, but I also don't want to. I want people to go outside and work on the exterior of the base. Right, come on. Someone just go and do some running. Nope. No one is willing to do any running. Right, that's been shut off. That's good. Okay, research is fine. Catalytics makes a difference. Okay, look, the hydrogen vent has turned back on, which is great. Next dormancy is in 30 cycles. That's going to keep us going for a good amount of time. It's not a long-term solution, but it's a solution nonetheless. Okay, hold on. I need to bump up everyone's priorities. So, priority for operating for Harkoni is quite high, but presumably Harkoni is stuck in the base at the moment. Let me bump up the operating priority for absolutely everyone. So that should sort of reconfigure everyone's priorities. There we go. Zinzin, appreciated, quite right. Absolutely, Zinzin, great guy, very much appreciated. That's right, Jasper's taking over, fantastic. We're pumping all of the carbon dioxide out of here. With 2 pumps going full speed ahead, it should take absolutely no time at all. Yeah. And we've already reached the max gas pressure in this room. That shouldn't present us with any problems. What's the gas pressure over here? Actually, not far off. I think it's about 4,000 grams, which is what we need in order to make this area properly work. Yeah, we need 4,000, less than 4,000 grams of pressure in order to make this properly workable. So we'll try and get down to that, and then we'll hopefully be able to make some oil. Then we'll get the petroleum generators back up online, and then we should have no problems whatsoever. Look at this. This is great. This is great stuff. This is great stuff. Hydrogen generation is going to start very, very shortly, I hope. Is there something that we can do with the oxygen? Probably. Most probably. Am I that bothered about finding a use for the oxygen at this very moment in time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not whatsoever. Okay. The one problem is that when everyone goes back to bed, everything sort of just stops. Nothing happens for a while. Okay. Very, very little bit of polluted oxygen, which is being pumped out because of the slime, I presume, or some minor slime production. Or minor polluted oxygen, thanks to slime production. How much oil do we have down here? We've got a little bit of naphtha on the surface. Got a little bit of petroleum. Can fire actually exist in this game? I kind of wish... I kind of wish I could just ignite this ethanol and see what happens. But I don't actually know if that is, first of all, allowed, and second of all, allowed. Is that even a thing that can happen? Who knows? I don't know. Right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. We're so close. We're so close to getting across the line. Okay, how much carbon dioxide are we even pumping into this room? We've got 16 kilograms down here, but the amount that we have up here is not enough. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, get that swept up. Kinda lickety-split, please. Almost up to fully incubated this egg anyway. I don't think that we're going to stick another egg in this area, into this incubator, because that's on the circuit, yeah, which has got the liquid pump at the moment kind of working. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is good. This is fine. Why is this not working? That's not connected. Right. Cool. Yeah, we can link that up. Sure, we'll do that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is glorious. It's working. It's only a very, very small amount of hydrogen. And it requires quite a lot of effort and energy in order to maintain all of the hydrogen production, but it's working. It's working at least for now. And it's powering our system. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're making it work. We're making the petroleum generators work. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, so let's set the threshold as like 2%. There we go. 2%. We should always have a backup. That's a piece of advice for you right there, folks. Always have a backup. So 2% across the board. In fact, we could probably make it about... Yeah, 2% across the board. That means that if the smart battery ever drops below 2%, then that will be totally fine. All right, that's grand. That's really, really good. Let's get that... just put it to... No, can't... Enable the building, and then stick it up to natural gas. Yeah, there we go. So whenever you sense natural gas, just start pumping. Okay, good. I'm really irritated at how unbelievably hot this refinery is getting. This refinery is getting far too hot, and in fact, it might honestly be even worth just sort of deconstructing it and reconstructing it in something which is a higher overheat damage. But that is a problem for another day, I think. What we do need to do right now, before things come to a conclusion, I want to get another oxygen pump set up over here. Yeah, let's do that, and then let's get power connected up right over there. Great, that's all priority number 9. Fantastic. Yeah, you know what? The more that I think about this, the more I'm almost certain that this is bound to fail. What's the temperature of the oxygen? It's far too hot. Yeah, I just have a funny feeling that we're just not going to produce enough hydrogen through that method. There we go. Natural gas. Perfect. Natural gas is going to accumulate. And that means that we've at least got some sort of a backup. You know, as long as we're producing oil, then that's great. I'm going to set that building up for deconstruction. And we're going to see if we can try and replace it with a resource like steel. That's going to be something at least for now. Let's get that removed. Cancel another molten larva egg. We do, in fact, have another molten larva egg, but that's fine. All right. This is looking up. This is looking up. Oxygen, I think, should be fine. Look at that. All of our suits are back up online. That's great. That's really, really positive, actually. I didn't expect to be in a situation like this, as I'm sure you can probably tell. I'm a bit miffed at myself, honestly, more than anything else. Let me see if I can get a steel oil refinery. Plus 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, fine. Just get a steel oil refinery right in there, would you? Yeah, just hook it back up. And then, yeah, get another pump up here. Means that we should be able to pump out almost all of the carbon dioxide that we could possibly want. And just pump it, yeah, straight into this room. Even if there is a little bit of polluted oxygen. Whatever. We don't need to worry about that. Get that larva egg swept up, as I'm sure that's going to make everyone pretty cramped. Perhaps not. All right, and now you're, of course, going to have some overheat damage as well, which is just great. Just great. And let's get another steel refinery in right over there. All right, so petroleum generation in combination with every other different type of generation, we should be totally fine. I mean, our automation grid at the moment prioritizes, as I've talked about extensively, prioritizes the production of power with petroleum, and then it's going to prioritize the power production with natural gas, which is fine. And then sort of constantly, whilst all this is ongoing, it's just going to sort of produce a little bit of extra hydrogen power. I'm really not convinced that this is a very sustainable backup. Not at all, actually. In fact, I'm pretty certain that it's a pretty darn bad backup. But it's something. It's something, and it's at least here for now. So, you know, we gotta at least deal with it. 2 oil refineries, brand new, both made with the finest steel that we can muster. This is all going to produce a bunch of natural gas as well, which is also what we're after. And then the natural gas is going to be pumped out, and the natural gas will, you know, form a pretty competent backup, I believe. All right, sure. So we still do have a couple of problems. Tell you what I should have done. I should have done this ages ago, but I didn't for whatever reason. I'm just going to go and set up an algae deodorizer thing. Just a regular deodorizer, in fact. Not an algae deodorizer. But that should sort of cure the polluted oxygen in this here area, which is going to be quite nice. There we go. All right, that's great. Okay, so this in itself means that we have at least semi-sustainable production of natural gas. At least for now. Our oil isn't obviously going to last forever, but, I mean, we got a fair amount of oil. Yeah, a fair amount of oil. I need to find some way to get rid of this stuff out of this area, because we got steam, and that's really irritating. Means that the building is consistently getting entombed, but it's fine. It's fine, honestly. Of all of the problems that I could have, that's not too much of a problem. Not too much of a problem whatsoever. Right, so the petroleum is looking good. We've got half a tank of petroleum already. That's great. Long commutes. Don't care about long commutes. Not an issue. Not an issue whatsoever. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, what I need to do in the next episode is actually build a rocket. I did say that I was going to build a rocket a heck of a long time ago. I want to find a use for this ethanol. Is this going to be the ethanol? Is this perhaps ethanol that we need in order to fly rockets? Maybe that's what I need ethanol for. Also, is this pump up and running? Hold up. Excuse me. I have a problem. I have a problem right here. We need to get that to replace that. And nope. I did the wrong thing there. What I meant to do was that, and then we want to ditch the insulated liquid pipe right there. Perfect. So that way, we should be able to make it so that we have water that gets pumped up to the top and water that gets moved out to this area for electrolysis, which is fantastic. Right, grand. This area is probably next. I think we should probably finish this area up right now. You know, let's just get it all done. Let's get it all done and dusted. We've got more than enough power. We've got more than enough hydrogen. Sure. I really want to get rid of all of these notifications. It really is irritating. It is irritating the spit out of me. Okay, and you know what? This whole process has actually, I think, yielded us not a bad amount of polluted oxygen, which is quite nice. In fact, quite happy about that. I think our heat maybe has taken a little bit of a hit. Let's get that deconstructed as well. Awaiting filtration medium. Set that at priority 9. What's going on here? Ah, we've reached the maximum pressure. We've reached the maximum pressure of this zone. Very, very irritating, in fact, because I want to get the steam out of here. Can I set this door to open? If I set this door to open, the slicksters are just going to go absolutely everywhere, aren't they? Yeah, don't really want to do that. But I do want to get the steam out of here. Maybe I put the steam into the base. That just sounds like an unbelievably bad idea. Yeah, well, you know what? The good news is that at least we're keeping the gas pressure down in this area. And as long as that's happening, then that is pretty darn good. Oh, look at that. That is the first time that I've seen natural gas being stored in what feels like forever. Oh boy, that is great. That is truly, truly fantastic. Truly fantastic. Empty pipe. Oh no. I need to do something different. Hold on. Deconstruct that. And deconstruct that. Yep. And instead get a liquid pipe right over there, like so. Perfect. In fact, no, it's not perfect. Cancel all of that. And instead, yeah, we'll put a liquid pipe in right over here so that the exit will allow water to travel up this way and also over that way. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that's good. So that means that we're going to be able to take advantage of all of this water that we've got over here, all of the polluted water, all of the non-polluted water. I mean, it would be great to separate the polluted water from the non-polluted water, and in fact, that's what we're gonna do. That is definitely what we're gonna do. I think that we're in a situation now where our power is in a totally manageable situation. Everything's looking good in terms of power, which is nice. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Is this what I want to do? Hold on, what did I have it set up like before? Yeah, so I need to do that. And then ditch that insulated pipe. There we go. Cool. Priority 9, all of that. Have you got the filtration medium? Waiting for the filtration medium of sand. Do we even have sand? I presume that we must have some sand. Alright, look at this. Look at this. We're making petroleum and it's feeling good. Oh, fantastic. Tell you what's not feeling good, the steam. The steam is definitely not feeling good. Yeah, but I've yet to find a catchy solution to the steam problem. Also, how's the water looking? Water situation is looking grand. Yeah, so I don't really care if it's regular water or if it's sort of polluted water that gets used in these electrolyzers. As I say, this is the redundancy system. It's just supposed to help a tiny little bit, tiny little bit to power all of the stuff. I mean, as I say, it's only going to produce a very minimal amount of power. But, you know, any amount of power is good in my eyes. It's pretty grand. How are things looking? Things are looking not too bad. We should be There we go. What do you know? What do you know? That's enough hydrogen. We should be able to make all of this stuff work very, very well. I don't think that we're going to have any issues with heat anymore. Yep. So there was that one pipe that was behind there that was in a little bit of a dodgy situation, but that's fine. That's good. All right. So this means that all of our power should come from sustainable sources now. We should have no further need for any natural gas up here. So that maybe means that we can sort of take apart this infrastructure that I made like half an episode ago. No, that's not true. It was a little bit longer than half an episode ago, but you get the picture. It's not long since we set that area up. But what we do need to make sure is that this area gets water. We need to make sure that this area gets water real quick. Real quick. So I'm going to connect those pipes up there. Yeah, grand. Is that unreachable? That is wholly unreachable. Right. Let me see if I can redo that. The best way to do this... Yeah, I think it is to go straight up. I think it is to go straight up, actually, yeah. Is that reachable? That is reachable. That's cool. That's not reachable, though. Right, let's put that on priority 9 so that these guys can get some more water so that we can start pumping out hydrogen. The more hydrogen we can pump out, the better. We never want this area to reach max gas pressure. That's for sure. Yeah, and you know what? What do you know? This ends up actually working pretty darn well. Okay, I need to put that on auto. That's on priority number 9. We need to get that thing repaired. Insulated gas pipe. How did it broke? Became too darn cold. Yeah, that really shouldn't be the case. That really shouldn't be the case. The only issue that we should have is when the sort of power cuts out. So yeah, this senses for below 23 degrees Celsius. If it is below 23 degrees Celsius, then it goes straight ahead. And if not, then it goes around. So that's if it's above 20 degrees Celsius. And this, if it's below 20 degrees Celsius, it goes up. Right? Yeah, that makes total sense. That makes total sense. Yeah, I'm just wondering if in fact I've set this up slightly wrong, but I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Let's prioritize both of those as 9 and see if it gets fixed relatively quickly. I think and I hope that it will be. And we're going to make more and more petroleum, which is just fantastic. We just need more and more petroleum. The more petroleum, the merrier, honestly. And still, we're just going to pump out more and more carbon dioxide, which is fantastic. You're glum. It's a bit of an annoyance. We've got an egg right over here. Let's get that swept away. Let's get that swept away as well. Cool. All right. This is all looking very, very positive. Very, very happy with all of this. Nothing too groundbreaking. But, I mean, it all works. It all works, and that's what really matters, you know? What's going on? What are you cooling? You're not cooling anything at the moment. Because there's that pipe that's broken. Ugh. Yeah, can we get this fixed, please? It's because I prioritized everyone's operational mission. I put everyone's operational errand type as prioritized. So now everyone is working their butts off to actually do stuff, which is quite positive actually. Also, take a look at the water temperature. The water temperature is actually cooled down. Air temperature over here is actually much better than it was. That's really, really good. There is still technically a sliver of heat coming down the side of this area, but let's get that closed off. Just get it fixed. Do a granite delivery. All of the oxygen suits are looking pretty darn good. Choose an omelet. They can all have an omelet as a wonderful reward, which is great. Oh man, oh man. This is looking up. This is looking positive. Very, very happy with this. Yeah. I kind of like this. You know, we've got a sort of massive massive power generation area, and things are looking good. Things are looking very, very good. And you know what? The hydrogen as well is definitely supplementing things. I don't know to what degree though. I don't know if it's actually making that much of a difference, but it is something. Maybe we could put a long hair slickster in here just to eat up all of the oxygen. That would be quite good. Just sort of take the oxygen out of the room. Wouldn't necessarily be a terrible idea. And apparently the manual airlock still hasn't been rectified. Is it on anyone's priority list? Not allowed by schedule. Right, okay. Let's reduce operating. Okay, it's number 1. It's number 1. This is great. It's Kyle's current errand. We bump that up. And let's see what Kyle does. Where are you, my dude? Here you are. There we go. And the broken pipe. There we go. The broken pipe. It's nobody's priority. Okay. Why is it nobody's priority? I mean, is there a repair priority? I don't think so. Is it your time to shine? Oh, it's your time to shine, my dude. There you go, Zinzin. Fantastic. All right. Hopefully we won't have any more issues with temperature. We shouldn't anyway. 27 degrees Celsius. Oh, there should have been a bubble that went through there actually. So what do we got? 31. Okay, so 31 will go through there. So it comes out. All right. I mean, I keep on having doubts about whether I've set it up correctly or set it up incorrectly. As long as we don't see anything less than 14 degrees going through here, then we're totally fine. And you know what? It actually looks fine. It looks okay. And we should see the power available holding roughly steady. As this heats up, we should also start to see a little bit of extra power being generated. Oh no. What's going on? What's going on? Have we run out of hydrogen? We've run out of hydrogen. The electrolyzers have broken completely. And now it's all gonna grind to a crushing halt. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Get those deconstructed. Get these deconstructed. Priority number 9. Can we rebuild these in something like steel? Yes, we can. Okay, great. Steel is the resource that we're going to be using for absolutely everything, as it turns out. There we go. Let's get 2 brand new steel electrolyzers. Sure. Properly prioritized at priority number 9. You know what? Actually, it's not too bad. We're pretty consistent in terms of production. As long as we have, like, 1 steam turbine up and running, I think we might just be fine. Yeah, we might just be fine. And you know what? Things look good on the whole cold damage front as well, so that's quite nice. And all of this polluted water. That's cool. I think, yeah, polluted. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, okay. Hold on, wait a minute. Can I put polluted water in these things? I think I can, right? I'm pretty certain that I can. If not, I'm going to need to get a electrolyzer. Converts water. Is it because I put polluted water in here? This might be my mistake. Right, hold up. Hold up. Don't do that. Don't make it out of steel. Make it out of gold. I don't want to go through the process of losing valuable steel. Right. Right, do that. And also, preemptively, because I think that I might have to make it pure water, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up a processing area right over here. So priority 9, all of this. There we go. Yep. No, steel. What? No, 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 no. Not steel. I didn't want steel. There we go. My bad. Oxygen, please. Okay, and then what I will do is I will set up a refining station over here with a brand new water sieve. Brand new piece of tech that we've just unlocked. How crazy is that? And then we'll come out here. Great. Is that reachable? I think so. Cool. Wrong element. Yep. Okay. I seem to have found the problem. It's just water that we need. Right. At least I've solved the issue. Okay. Just deconstruct that insulated gas pipe right there. Let's get a water sieve and let's get it all set up to properly sieve the water. It's not a huge inconvenience to make it work like this. It's just a slight inconvenience, if you'd like. A micro problem. A micro problem indeed. What I'm going to need to do, actually, is I'm going to need to extract the pipe contents from all of these pipes here. There we go. We do actually have a plumber, don't we? It does take a ridiculously long time to empty the water from all of the pipes, though. But you know what? I'm a good Samaritan. I'm going to wait it. I'm going to wait it out. Right. The cold has started to play havoc on everything because, of course... it's just so irritating. I really should get these guys connected up to a separate network so that we always have, like, a guarantee that this whole system is going to work properly. Okay. Nice. And then power. And then we're going to be sorted. Great. Okay, I'm going to put that on auto. Grand. Nice. Okay, we need to get these two things repaired. Let's priority 9 all of this stuff, please. Yeah, I want to get all of this stuff emptied out. I suspect that everyone is on a mission at the moment to get the iron in order to build the pipes. Or to build the, what am I talking about? Build the electricity cabling. But that's okay, too. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed that we've got so much steam in here. It's 104 degrees Celsius, and there is almost no way that... There's almost no way that we can get rid of this sort of heat. I mean, because then it'll just turn into water, and then it'll just drip down. I mean, we literally have a perfect storm right here where we can't do anything about it. Yeah, we cannot do anything about this. We cannot do anything about this area. Alright, so we're just... I guess we're just going to have steam in there for forever. Unless we open this door, but if we open this door, then the slicksters are going to get out, and it's going to be chaos. Unless, what I could do is I could... no, I can't even put a block. I can't even put a block there, because then the slicksters can still, like, jump up on top. I think they can jump up heights of 3. Let me test. This could all go badly wrong, but, I mean... The worst case scenario is that I put in another incubator over here and then we just breed some more regular slicksters. Or even high quality slicksters, you know, molten slicksters. But we've actually got a good amount of them at the moment. Okay, go and repair these things. Yep. That's great. We're finally getting all of the polluted oxygen, the polluted water out of here. What's going on? No power wire connected? Oh, come on, dude. That's priority 9, so it is happening. We're slowly but surely burning off all of the polluted water over here. Fine. There we go. What do you know? We now have perfectly polluted water. Perfectly unpolluted water. Right. There we go. Okay, let's bump up the filtration medium replacement priority over there. And that is grand. That is totally grand. Ah, I see what the problem is. Yeah, we need to make sure that we don't have polluted water over here either. That's not so hot, honestly. Not super happy about that. Just disconnect, deconstruct that liquid pipe there. I think we probably want to have at least some sort of rudimentary water filter over here. Maybe not a water sieve, a sieve proper. But definitely something. Yeah. 1,200 kilograms of sand. Let's get that as quickly as possible. We don't actually have a renewable way to make sand, but I think that we've probably got more than enough sand at the moment to cope. What are we doing? Pumping natural gas out of here. How did natural gas get in here? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fertilizer, yes please. The deodorizer, by the way, has done a magnificent job. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, well, you know what, folks? I think, honestly, all things considered, everything is now looking better. Things are looking much better than they were at the start of the episode. I mean, apart from space, which is still ridiculously hot. And I am trying to cool down, even though, yeah, the cold doesn't really want to penetrate this area. However, we're definitely going to have to do something about it. Oh, goodness, as meteorites hit the surface. Anyway, we're going to have to deal with that in the next episode, because that is it for now. Ladies and gents, thank you oh so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. This has been Oxygen Not Included. I'll see you next time. Bye.